Hello there, and welcome back to the FTB Infinity Light server with me, Trionis. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're well and good. I'm doing fairly well. Been a little bit busy since yesterday because I've been trying to get back more into this mod pack because I want to try and get this base built and do things with it and things like that, and I know I've been kind of drifting off in the past, so I'm trying to get more recordings done on here. So in the last episode it was just a bit of an update thing because I was waiting for the package. Luckily that package did actually turn up, but I also got some good comments again regarding my skin, saying that really I should just keep my normal skin and put the scarf and the hat on that, but unfortunately I just don't really know how to do that. I am no good with Minecraft artwork sort of thing. So yeah, any other ideas, feel free to put that down in the comment section. Second of all, I got another comment stating about my Ender.io farming station here, about how to do the hose, and two perfectly brilliant suggestions. The first suggestion was to use a corner of this to actually put saplings in, because obviously, as you know, you can put different things in here. So I could have potatoes, wheat, carrots and trees in this system here, and then it will grow in their relevant corners. And the suggestion was to put trees in one corner and have another system going through where it would chop down the wood gets turned into logs, the logs get turned into sticks, some of the logs get pushed into another system which get turned into wooden hose to feed back into the farming station, and also to make axes as well, and continuously make and backlog those sorts of items, which was a brilliant idea. It just seemed like a lot of messing around and something I have done in the past, and I'm trying to do things a little bit differently. The other suggestion was the Tinker's tools. I mean, you might have actually already seen what I'm already using in there with me clicking on it. But the other suggestion was to use Tinker's and to use a paper mattock. Now, something I've never really thought of on, just 100% paper mattock. The tool head, which is a axe head, a paper shovel head, and the binding. If I click on here, you can see it there. That's the system that you need. So you need a axe head, a shovel head, and a holder, and then you put these reinforced upgrades on them. Let's just put force. There you go. Which are these things? They're like creeper faces, which is obsidian surrounded a blank cast. Now, to get the blank cast, you do need gold in the smeltery to make 2 per, and that will actually give you the blank cast. And just put it onto a empty casting table there. You probably already know this thing. Now, to get the obsidian, I also used this system here. And what I did was actually make a unlimited water source here, feeding it into the smeltery drain using a transfer node. It's not feeding in now because I don't need it at the moment. And I also made myself an iron drum here, and then I went and manually filled as much up as I could. I got over 10,000 or something, I can't quite remember. And then I used the transfer node and whatnot here, and fed it excuse me, and fed it directly into this smeltery drain, and the combination actually made the obsidian. In fact, I've actually got quite a bit of obsidian left, just under a stack. So a nice easy way to make obsidian there. And then I just needed how many was it, about 5 of each of these, so about 40 or so obsidian, give or take. Let's see if we can't actually do that here. So if I just take 1 off each of these, and then you can see it a bit more clearly. So 30, yeah, about 40 of them, and then 5 of the casts, and then you put that on the paper binding, which so happens to have 5 modifiers on it, which is kind of cool. And you put that in there, and you can see I get a unbreakable. So this thing is completely unbreakable now. I'll just stick it over the tool forge, and then you'll be able to see. There you go. So strong, each level adds a 20% chance not to use durability. So obviously if you just put 1 on, that's 20%, 2, 40%, 3, so on and so forth. It's really kind of cool, and probably the easiest of the 2, considering how much messing around. So yeah, that's the idea I went with. So thank you, Brad, once again for your awesome suggestion. Keep them coming. So today's episode, now that we've got the little bit of an update going, oh yes, I forgot about this. I decided to use to get some extra power going, these bio generators. Pretty cool actually, and I think they've altered them a lot, because I haven't used them in the new 1.10 version. Last time I used them was 1.7 or something on those sorts of lines, 1.7.10. So I thought I'd give them a go. Very easy to make. If I just go here, as you can see, 2 enriched alloys, 2 biofuels themselves, 2 iron and 2 redstone actually create the machine. There's no casting, there's no what do you call them, the machine casing thing, the steel casing, whatever the code in it, or anything on those sorts of lines. And these guys, once fed with biofuel, which I've obviously got a bit of a backlog of, as you can see, this is full, this iron chest is full. This guy here, the pressurized reaction chamber, is still getting all it needs. And then feeding into these. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these bio generators, and each of these produce where is it? About 140 RF per tick, something on those sort of lines. The output there is how much they would actually fully output, but at the moment they are maintaining about 64 RF per tick each, but maximum they would actually outproduce about 140. There you go. There it says there. So that's kind of cool, and it does go into this cube. Oh yes, this cube was another present from the White Tiger, by the way. I didn't actually make this, as you can see here, owner of the White Tiger. So yeah, another present from the Tiger. The cube, this ultimate cube is oh, it's actually the top tier one as well. So yeah, he's obviously a hell of a lot more advanced than I am, but he doesn't record, so yeah, that's my excuse. So yeah, thank you, Tiger, for that. So I've got a lot of power stored up in this. Let's have a look. If I go into storing 51.90 million RF, I believe that's million anyway, could be wrong. So yeah, right, let's get on with today's episode. So there's a couple of things now I want to concentrate on. One, the main thing I want to do is get some wings instead of a jetpack, because the wings are really going to help me when it comes to actually building out into the ocean for this Atlantis type build. So what we're going to do today is actually make a new weapon at the moment. Hopefully we've got enough items to do this. So we need some cobalt and ardite, and that will make the mangulin, whatever you want to call it. And we'll put that in there and start cooking that up. I need this weapon so I can go and hunt withers, so I can get some drops of evil, I believe it's called. Yep, drops of evil here. and that's a wither skeleton drop. So we're going to be making this. So yeah, will you just bear with me 1 second? I'm sorry about this. There's a very strange noise coming out from outside, so I'm just going to go and check that out. Okay, that was nothing. One of my neighbours is having a delivery, some sort of supermarket. I think it's Tesco or something like that. Free advertisement for Tesco then. Anyway, let's get on with this. Sorry about that. So we need a sword blade pattern, a wide guard, and that should do us really. So let's put that in there. I know I could have done it directly from that, but hey what. And then we need some stone. We need the cobblestone. Right, so let's go to the part builder and let's do a sword blade, a wide guard, and we won't do the pattern for the thing. Let's get some clay and get this cooked up. Right, so there's the molten malarium. I think for the wide guard though, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I'm going to try some ardite for it. Any suggestions for a better sword? You know, again, do let me have an idea of what you're thinking, and then I can always make a new sword. There's nothing major with that. So there's the clay. Let's get you made, and then there's the malarian, whatever you want to call it. Blade guard. Oops, did that just stop? Nope. Okay, good. Right, so we can grab that. We'll grab the wide guard and do that. We've got a 2 ingots worth left of that, and then hopefully this will cook up very quickly any second now, maybe ish, give or take. There we go, and we'll try this. I don't know if this is a good idea or not to put this on it, but we're gonna try it and have a look, see what it's like. Right, so we do need some bone. Let's see, I should have some somewhere. There we go. 1 bone. Well, there's more than one there, but you know what I mean. There we go. Right, so let's make a sword. There we go, and we'll get them. So attack damage 12. Got 3 modifiers on it. Your 2 damages increase with the bone. Devour during combat, you deal more and more damage. That's with the Mandalarium. And your tool of stone, it literally wants to absorb it for durability. Now I don't think that's really any good now, is it? That doesn't really help me in combat. So let's try, if I can find it, some cobalt. Would that be any better? Oh, let me just grab some other items. Part builder. I need another one of these guys, and some clay. Like I said, I don't know, but the ardite one may not be that good. Let me just actually grab that ardite out of there before it mixes in with the rest of the stuff, and 2 of these as well. And there we go. That done. Thank you. And put that there. Come on, waiting on you as always. Let's just put these guys away. Don't need you. Bone can go back in there. That wide guard and the paper as well. I suppose I could make a paper handle. That would give it more modifiers, wouldn't it? Let's have a look at the cobalt. I know I'm wasting it, but I can always go and get more if necessary, can't I? Right, that's that done. And the cobalt. Let's try this. Is this any good? And yeah, let's just grab that out of there as well. Let's see what this does. I can't quite remember. We might as well have a look. Right then, so this gives us increases the overall speed of your tool when mining and attacking. Now that's kind of good, but really if I wanted extra speed, then I can just put redstone on it. The durability was increased quite a bit as well though, weren't it? Let's just grab that just for a second. Let's have a look. See, that's 1591. Oh, actually it goes down with a cobalt. Okay, but still, considering it's only got 3 modifiers, let's make a paper one. Let's just make a paper one and see what we're doing. I'm just experimenting at the moment, seeing what could actually be done. So paper one is just like that, and then we want you. Now the durability is going to drop like mad. See, the same attack damage, but we do get 1 more modifier on it. You know what? Sorry, I'm going to make this one. If you've got any ideas, any other ideas, feel free, because I suppose I could swap out the bone for a paper handle as well, which would give me 5 modifiers, but the durability would drop down like mad. But that would be a good weapon to use in a grinder. Now I'm going to stick with this, and then, you know, like I say, if you've got any ideas, put it down in the comment section. Let me know. Always willing to take feedback. So obviously to help with no, we don't need you, getting the items, we need lapis. I don't really have a right lot of lapis, but it will do. So that gives us look 1. Yeah, that's all we're going to get on that one, I'm afraid. Just look 1, because that's all my lapis, as you saw. We will get some quartz and some redstone on here as well. That will give it a sharp. Now we've only got 1 modifier left, so we will put some speed on there just to increase the attack down the things, and then we'll put some more quartz on it as well. Sharper. Yes, have a look. Let's see if I can get a bit more on that. There we go. So now we're looking at 15 attack damage. We should get look 2 on this. I don't know if I'll be able to get look 3 on it now, but there must be a way to get more modifiers on this, like they used to be able to. But this will do. So I also want to make another type of sword. Now this is for if and when, if we've got time today, to actually get the wings themselves. I don't know if we'll have enough time, but we will have a look. So I'm just going to make an osmium standard sword. Let's have a look. 8 attack damage, 8 attack damage, so we don't need to make the osmium sword. That's fine, excellent, good. I don't need to waste the osmium sword because they steel, and the osmium sword do the same amount of damage. That's good. Okay, so let's get rid of you, get rid of you. We do need, however, a lasso. There we go. Some string is needed. There's 2. I think I've got some more in one of these here. I should have somewhere. If not, I can make some. Oh, there's some string. There we go. That'll do. Seems to have run down on string a lot. Is it just me? And then we need some ingots as well. Okay, now with this you will see it costs us XP as well. Now luckily I've got 28 XP on me, so yeah, it's not just the recipe anymore. You've got to have XP with you when you're crafting them. Okay, let's put the glass in there. The enrichment alloy, so I know where it is, goes back in there. Okay, so we've got a golden lasso which we need to upgrade to a cursed lasso with a drop of evil. So let's head into the nether and we will have a look. Now I don't think I need the axe on me, so yeah, that'll do. That'll do. We've got really nothing on us that we really care to lose anyway. Everything else is remakeable. So yeah, let's head into the nether, get to a fort, hopefully find some withers and do some killing. But it may take a while because I've got only got looting 1. I would have preferred looting 2 or 3, but it's because of the lack of lapis that I've got, unfortunately. Right, okay, so not too bad. Managed to get a drop of evil now, so now we just need to try and find a gas. But first we need to actually combine them to get a cursed lasso. Now the fun begins. It's let's get rid of this guy. Oh, a nether bone, necrotic bone. That's nice. But yeah, right. Let's get out of here and try and find a gas now. Is this a demon chicken? Demon chicken, Jeremy. Cooked chicken, Jeremy. Right. Never mind, the demon chicken did not last long in his domain, did he? Oh dear. I think I'm going daft. And I think we're almost out of time for this. Aha. See, it's heard me. I don't care. It said I was going to be out of time. Now, where the hell are they? I can hear them. Yes. But where are you? There you are, my friend. Ow. Get away from that lava. See, now they come. That's the idea. Come on. Yes! Haha! Gotcha, you little. Well, not so little, but. So, yeah, that will unfortunately do it for this episode. We didn't actually finish off the wings that we wanted, but at least we've got the ghast. So, yeah, that's the phase 1, and as you can tell, the hardest one to do. So, yeah, I will find a bat off camera and do a couple other things prepping for the wing creation, and then we shall be good to go. So thank you very much for joining me. If you've got any hints, tips, comments, suggestions or ideas, or if you just want to say hi, feel free to put that down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please remember to hit that like button. But regardless, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.